Good morning. Well, it's Sunday, and it's going to be insanely hot. We don't have a whole lot that we can do today except put up a little bit more paneling because the metal is cut about 2 inches too long. And quite honest, once we get the paneling up around 10:30 this morning or so, it's going to be almost 90 degrees. So that's going to be it for us. We'll do some cleanup and I'm heading out of here. So we're going to finally finish up the bracing for the roof. That way, when it comes time to come back, we can start putting up the rest of the OSB and the metal sheeting. Okay, we're going to cut the trim off here to get up to the top plate. See if we can measure it right. Good morning, sir. You gonna put a level going across? Okay.
You need the level, and I'll put a level on it up here before.
Hold on. Okay. Well, hold on. We wanted to.
What you said?
Yeah, it looks good actually. I mean, what I can see, maybe it's slightly too far to the left. Slightly a little too far to the left.
Well, good.
To the left.
I meant the bubble is just.
What I say, it didn't.
While it's raining, after we get the roof on, see if I can find any leaks. Here, what's this look?
Around nails now.
Oh. Well, we slightly messed up on the measurement. You can see we've got a small piece that's missing there. However, this is going to be my deck, so a 2x10 is going to be ran across there, which is going to be covering. which is going to be covering all of that up anyway. Really, I think that's pretty much it. We just needed that one side on there to help it brace. It looks like we're going to be done early today. We managed to get the pieces up here. Hey, I'll see you, Ted. We got the pieces up here, and that piece right there is what's going to help stabilize the side of the house and the roofing, so we can start getting the OSBs up there. So we'll finish that. Of course, trim's going to go around the window. This is an issue. We'll get that fixed. It just helps keep the water out. Okay, over here, this is done. We don't need to get the other sheeting done because that sheeting there pretty much stabilizes it. Good morning. I got down early this week. It's got here last night, Thursday. My neighbor told me to go and sleep in his trailer, so here I am. I set up the tent and everything, but once he went over there, I was gone. I was hoping to get started on the roof, which I may still be able to on Sunday. I bought a harness for safety because I'm going to have to climb up there. But today, I don't have my the roofer with me. So I'm going to head out and start putting in a few of my windows. I'm sure my neighbor will join me. But first, coffee. I almost had a camp out. Shoo! Like I said, I just rolled in yesterday. Here's what I have to deal with. What I'd like to do now, so I'm going to put in the window here and the bathroom window right there. We're going to get that done. Also going to clean the inside. It's not going to rain today. It's going to be a beautiful day. So I'd like to take this opportunity to clean. Because look at this mess. Look at all that water. It's time to try to get some of this out of here. I don't have a shop vac with me, so that kind of sucks. Look at this water. Yeah. What an absolute beautiful day. Wow. It's mid-70s right now. It's like 10 o'clock. I'm really getting a late start. Could not sleep last night. I'm going to focus a bit on getting that inside cleaned out. I got some windows to put in like I mentioned, but it's just a disaster in there. My neighbor just bought a brand new wet dry vac, so I don't know if he wants to break it in. Getting it all wet, we'll see. If not, I don't know. I'll try to scoot it out or something. You know, some of this just does not have to come down like this. Definitely needs some serious cleaning. I have a window right over here that when I first conceived the house, the windows, my bathroom was going to go over here. And I realized after kind of thinking about it that the bathroom, for as small space as it is taking up too much of the prime space. So I'm putting my bathroom in that corner, and this kitchen, this is going to be the kitchen, and I'll be able to extend it out somewhat. If I'd put it on the other side, the front door is in the way, and I wouldn't be able to extend it, and it would greatly cut off our counter space. And I want there to be a lot of counter space for my wife. You know, I have this idea in my head that everything's going to be so clean and tidy and beautiful. It just doesn't happen when you build something like this. I mean, it can, but there's priorities, you know? Okay, I'm not going to do this window today because I need to change it. Change its location a bit. Right now, I really just want to clean up. My tool spilled. That's awesome. Oh man, all of them. It's a nice one. I think this is one of the two windows that I got for like $45. It was awesome. Okay, I'll put this out of the way for now. Well, it's getting there. Well, the sidewall's cleaned up, but unfortunately, this is where I have to work. Right there. My first window. I really got to get that water out of here. Maybe I can scoot it out the back door there. Well, my neighbor came over with his wet dry vac, We managed to clean up the floor and get things ready for the window. Nice.
We'll just go pull that out, put the bottom in, and then
Lift it
hopefully
It will.
it'll be positive this morning. Should fit?
Yeah.
How about that? Okay.
You put it right there and the rubber thing. Back.
I need one for the.
Yeah, just get one of them. 200. That will stay. That's going to be our breakfast nook. We got a little table with 2 chairs. We'll sit right there in front of that window. Get to clean this side now. Oh, this got a lot of... Oh, animals. Damn it. Slide this in to make sure everything's good. Yeah. Let me see, it's going to be this way. The windows are coming along pretty quick. Alright, we're putting in the bathroom window now. It doesn't have a flange on it because I bought it, you know, I don't know, it was taken out of a thing, was taken out of a trailer. So we just got to run nails on the side like I did to one of the other windows and we'll be good to go. It'd be nice to have the windows in. Now I have to redo the bathroom, or excuse me, the kitchen window, I believe. I have to kind of redesign that because I may have mentioned where I'm putting the bathroom window now, that was going to be our kitchen. But I realized that the kitchen was just going to be small, too small, and it's not, wasn't able to wrap around and come out towards the living room like counters because of the front door. So I moved it and I'm putting it up against the southern wall, and that way I should have room for a pantry, then a slight wall to hang some of my skillets, my cast iron maybe, but we'll see. Cabinets up on top, on the bottom, and then a nice long counter that comes out a little bit, but then I'll be able to lift another board from underneath to make even more counter space. You know, I might do an L shape, so there's a breakfast nook there. We'll see. It's a lot bigger than you might think in there. Much bigger. Matter of fact, when it comes to a tiny house, this one is like more like a mansion. It's huge. So I think we'll be okay. I know I told you I don't like to throw out goals, but this is not a goal. It has to be done. The roof, absolutely, of course, has to be done. And then completely dried in. It's going to give me an opportunity when the roof is on and I get my paneling and everything up. I'm not going to put any insulation in for like a rain or two. Give it a nice good storm. See where I can maybe find water coming in somewhere so I can make sure, you know, I do it right and caulk it up. The last thing we want is water to come in and get our insulation wet and black mold. Blah. So we're kind of head towards that way. But it's looking nice. Here, take a look. See? Now, this is facing north, which is really what I wanted because, I don't want a whole lot of sun coming in through the front windows. You might think, well, during the winter that would be nice. Well, the place is so small. I mean, it's going to take a log and a couple candles and it should be warm in there. And again, when the sun rises, it's going to come through this window and reach back quite a bit, hopefully all the way back, but we'll see.
Well, we need cats up there at the barn again, but
Yeah.
so we'll do something else. Take down care of it.
I don't want to lose these. I get it. The only thing that's holding this door up is about 5 screws. Maybe a little more. Let's see. Well, I think I messed up over here. I tried to put foaming in here, but the gap is just too big. I just needed to put regular insulation in there. So I'll let it do its thing and then I'll shove insulation in there. Well, I think that's pretty much what I'm going to get done today. Today's Friday, although I still have a lot of hours out. There's not a whole lot that I can do. I mean, at this point, the rest is kind of insulation. I have to redo this window over there where the header is. And then of course, we have the roof to do. Make sure I don't leave my windows open. So I put insulation, foam insulation, and I kind of see now that white insulation, how it doesn't really, I don't know, expand like that other stuff does. So that's good. But I got a lot of nooks and crannies that I'm going to have to shove insulation in. But got plenty of time for that. So I think that that's going to do it for now. I might be able to get over here tomorrow, Saturday, to do a little work, maybe just clean up. But if not, I have family that I'm going to go see all day tomorrow. It's my aunt's 80th birthday, so I can't miss that. But I'll be back Sunday, hopefully, to be able to start working on the roof. All right, have a good night.